Good morning.
Yeah, I thought I was going to have to come on get you yesterday on the unicycle.
Funny. Very funny.
I could have just dropped this off and, you know, you could have scooted home.
Well, that goes 10 miles, right?
20.
Yeah, so you could technically have come to me on the unicycle. Wouldn't have been good roads for the unicycle, though. It's still wet out here today. I thought maybe, just maybe sun, but no.
No, it's wet and sticky.
Yeah, I guess the first of 2 cold fronts is coming through tomorrow. And then I'll be complaining it's too cold, so don't worry. Yeah. JB will be complaining it's too cold if it gets JB too cold, too.
You'll be hearing
this is barely warm enough for JB today.
Yeah, he's definitely a Florida boy.
Yep. All right, go get that paper.
Yes, ma'am.
It's Monday morning and you do have one. Just mail, huh? I mean, just paper, no mail.
No mail.
Oh, okay. Well, that won't stop Amazon. So Amazon Prime delivered some stuff to us. The Amazon lady, yeah. The truck was here. It's my monthly subscribe and save, I guess.
Yeah, yours comes in
we each have a subscribe and save. Now that way we get half of it in the middle of the month and half of it at the end of the month.
From the saves, yes. Piles and piles.
Right, less boxes at the same time.
So the Amazon lady, she had a package in her hand when she stepped out of the driver's side door. She walked around to the back and put that package on the bumper, which is a really nice wide bumper so they could step on it. It also makes like a little table. So she opened up the doors and it was floor to ceiling boxes.
Wow.
Oh,
which truck was this?
This is the Amazon.
The Dodge truck or the Ford truck or which one? This is the loud one. It had the pedestrian alert on this one.
It was a Amazon blue truck. I mean, I don't know if it was full.
Let Rosie tell me. We'll look and see if Rosie will tell us.
It was your typical...
Well, they're not all the same make.
That's right. It wasn't as big as a UPS box truck, but it was just one notch below that box truck size.
Right.
So anyway, I said, my goodness. And she says, yeah, Prime Day, get in there and get ordering. And I said, it's like, I think, oh, yeah, that's right. Let's start.
Starts tonight at midnight.
Yeah, public service announcement. Tonight at midnight.
Well, y'all won't get this till tomorrow morning, but when you get up tomorrow morning and you're watching at like 7 a.m., it won't be too late to get out there and get busy. Right. Yeah.
And remember, you can go to the local businesses, and if you spend $10, Amazon will give you $10.
Right, and if you go to Whole Foods, although that might be over with now, you can spend $10 in the store and $10 to spend on Amazon. Don and I each have $20 to spend.
Right. That's right.
I'm sure that won't be a problem.
That's right.
I'm headed to the eye doctor to pick up my new glasses, and Ruby did charge up to 80% last night and got her expected charge amount. So I've got plenty of charge for today. Good afternoon, Ruby. Before I get going down the road, I wanted to give you guys some additional thoughts and an update on Ruby's unexpected charging adventure yesterday. First off, you know, we really don't know still exactly why she had the drop while I was in Target. You know, we have a 8-year unlimited mileage warranty on Ruby. That's not the current car warranty, but on Ruby. So there's really not anything for us to be too concerned about. If there were to be anything wrong with the battery, Tesla has taken good care of us, and we're confident that they would still take good care of us. So there, that said. You may remember that Jules had a mobile service appointment last week for the problem with the rear passenger side door, saying it was open when it wasn't, from like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and they put in a new door latch, and everything's been good so far, and we're expecting it to be good. Well, there was a missing grommet, and Rick, the mobile service guy, he ordered it for us and he was going to drop it back off. And we had brought up with him that day that we would just like to know how Ruby's battery is doing in with the fleet. And he was going to pull Ruby's logs and review that with us when he brought the grommet back over. So this morning I emailed him the Teslafy and a description. I also emailed service, Tesla Raleigh Tesla service. That was an acorn. I did not like that. I'm just stopped here on the driveway, but maybe I don't want to be stopped here on the driveway. Wait a minute, we'll get back to this. I've learned not to park at Mineral Springs this time of year because the acorns that come off those trees have startled me before, and I guess it's the wrong time of year to be parked in the thick part of our driveway. I did get out and look at Ruby's hood in the front and everything looks fine, so phew. Okay, so what was I saying? So Rick was going to go over the battery stuff with us when he came back to bring the grommet, but based on what happened with Ruby yesterday, he figured maybe it would be better if we opened a ticket with the service center, which he did for us, because the diagnostic guy up there that would look at the logs and review the battery and all that stuff, you know, he works at the service center. So we have an appointment for Tuesday. It's not like we really felt like we needed an appointment, but on the other hand, if they can spend just a few minutes looking at the logs and reassuring us that all is good, that would probably be good. Also, so I do expect to have a few more things to say maybe about the battery, but after this little discussion here, not probably till next week. Obviously, I'm going to be plugging her in every night, charging to 80%, and I'm going to be looking in Teslafy just to kind of keep up with any drain. Make sure things seem normal over the course of the next week leading up to that service appointment. I guess it remains to be seen if we actually go in for that appointment or if we just get an email or a phone call. That would be okay with us, with an explanation of what was going on. Or I guess it's possible, as busy as they are, they won't have a chance to look at it till we actually show up with the car, and that's okay too. Either way that goes. But I guess for now, I'm just going to enjoy my car like I usually do and drive around and not think about it too much. And maybe when I do the video each night, I'll spend 5 minutes logging into Teslafy to see if there's anything to report. Enough said. I'm here at the environmental park now, and there are 3 cars here besides Ruby. It's a reasonably okay day. I mean, it's dreary looking cloudy, but it hasn't rained, I don't think, since we got up this morning. So it's kind of wet, but mostly dry. I guess we have a cold front coming through tomorrow, and less humid and hopefully nicer weather later in the week. But for now, we're okay. I thought it would be worth mentioning that the current Model S and X battery warranty is 8 years, 150,000 miles. The current long-range 3 and Y, which would be Joules, is 8 years, 120,000 miles. And the standard range Model 3Y is 8 years, 100,000 miles. Also, there's a caveat in that you have to be at 70% of your 100% charge original estimated range to qualify, which I think is reasonable. They had to put a bar somewhere. If you Google Tesla battery warranty, you'll get the current warranty, and that's where I pulled that information from. While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to turn range mode off. It's so dark out here, I guess Ruby has her headlights on, but on a bright sunny day, range mode would keep the daytime running lights from running, and I think it's safe to ride with them on, and Teslas look weird without them, so I will definitely be putting range mode back off. Well, you guys will probably notice that I have on the same glasses now that I had on when I went into the eye doctor's office. I tried on the new glasses, and it took me just a minute because I was looking to see if Facebook, you know, if I could read it, if it looked clear, if it looked sharp, that kind of thing. And I handed the girl my card to go inside and ring up the other half of the glasses. And when by the time she came out, I realized that my phone wasn't square. It was very distorted. Totally not square, not straight, just weird. And apparently the gentleman told me that there's nothing wrong with my glasses. They're exactly the prescription they're supposed to be. And that when the doctor wrote up the prescription, he wrote it up that I had needed astigmatism correction, and that was based on the feedback that I gave him when they were doing the eye exam. So, a lot of those little, is this better, is this better, is this better, is this better? Some of them are really close and it's hard to tell. And then I was wearing the N95 mask, and, I answered the questions as honestly as I could. So anyway, they're probably going to remove the astigmatism correction and redo the glass. And so I guess it'll be another couple of weeks before I'll have those glasses. I hope they'll be okay. I mean, please, real eye doctor, don't make me regret not just going and getting a new pair of high quality readers. I'm worried that they won't be okay when they come back the second time, but all we can do is let them remake them and go from there. He said I'd probably get used to it in a couple of weeks, and I'm like, well, why should my eyes learn to get used to it being not straight? And then plus too, when I'm looking ahead and when I'm looking down, it's different. So I don't know, that was really disappointing. When you pay good money for a real pair of prescription glasses, you want them to be better than what you could just go buy at Walmart for $20. So, we'll see. I'll give them a chance to redo them. They have all my money now, though. I'm back home now, and it looks like over the weekend, this is Saturday and Sunday, we had 2.5 inches. So, not an insignificant amount of rain. Well, I came up to see how Don was making out up here, and I see where he's got these 4 lights. I ought to really be able to see in that back corner now. Awesome. He's still working on the wiring. So Donna's brought me up here. This is the first test. He hasn't tested it. Nope. He said it's ready to go though, and I get to test it. So let's give those new lights a try.
Here we go. Turn on attic.
Whoa, let there be light, baby. Let there be light. Oh, I can see. I mean, really, I can see. I'm not pointing down because you can't see my mess. But now that I can see over here, I bet I can straighten my mess better. Wow, I am super stoked. I'm so excited. That is such an improvement for me. Yay!
And I'll do the same on the other side.
Yeah, the Christmas aisle side needs lights too.
Yeah.
Johnny, our technology guy, he is setting up the Google Home Hub for us, using Don's phone and Don's Google account in here on Don's nightstand, just where he said he wanted it, because, well, it's technology and Johnny's interested.
Yes.
Thanks, bud. So the guys are in here just checking it out now that Johnny's done such a good job setting it up. Don put a photo of me and him on it. That's good. Look, me and your A girl. We're expecting you to stick with us. I'm just telling you, you're in trouble. I'm going to give you, you know what, if you don't.
I'm going to be 3-timing.
You better not be. All in good humor, all in good humor. So this is one of those situations where it's going to be darn near impossible to show you good quality video. But Dawn bought me this webcam. And then right now we're on Google Meet, and I'm presenting a window called what's it called?
Yeah, some quick camera.
Here, I'm going to make it smaller. It's called Quick Camera.
On Mac.
On Mac. And that is allowing me on Google Meet to use a webcam to, what I want to do is I want to show the robot Thursday afternoon when I'm presenting, and this is going to allow me to show the kids a good picture of the robot without me having to pick up my MacBook and try to point the, over here. Now I can, really easily switch between the input source. So you click on the settings. I said you click on the settings. It's down here actually. And you get this is Google Meet. You get the video settings, and I can change back to my MacBook built-in web camera. When I do that, you'll see the green light changes to the other camera. this one eventually goes off, but maybe not, because I still have the quick camera app down here attached to that, so it's not going to go off. But if I closed quick camera, then this would go away and I just have this one. Anyway, I'll be able, this came with, all I was trying to say when my vlogging camera battery died again is that this will allow me to show the students the robot without me having to, you know, try to contort how the MacBook built-in webcam is pointed. And Don's going to have me check out one other app that's supposed to allow me to stream video from my phone as an input source. So we'll test that out too. All right, so there's something called Webcam, EPOCCAM, and it allows you to use your iPhone as the webcam basically, and then it shows up on the screen over here. And Google Meet can then, the Webcam app, that's what this is right here, the Webcam viewer. It looks a lot like the other, you can see up here, Webcam viewer. It looks a lot like the quick cam viewer as far as the window and the things you've got, but it's honestly, it's really good quality, and it'd be really easy for me to hold my phone and point it at stuff. And also I have the, you know, the light stand that I put the phone on for time-lapse and Lego stuff all the time, so I'd probably put the phone on that. So, I don't know. Don only invested $25 in that other web camera. And Johnny's desktop and his, in the green room back there, it actually does not have a web camera. So maybe Johnny would, if I don't use it, Johnny can get some use out of it. So Webcam. We think if you want to share a picture on Google Meet or Zoom or WebEx, and you have an iOS, a Mac, you know, an iOS phone and a Mac computer. But actually Webcam works on Windows too.
That's right.
So as long as you have an iPhone and either a Windows or a Mac computer, you can make it work.
Right.
Wow, that's pretty cool. We're impressed with the quality. I think this is the default quality. If I make it big, you'll see it breaks up a little bit. And if I want to, it says if you pay $8, you get better resolution. So since this looks like such a good solution, I'm probably going to give them the $8.
I would agree.
All right, we paid him the $8, and it went from $640 to $1080, and it's a definite improvement in quality. It took a couple extra seconds to connect, but not annoyingly long. And yeah, that video is fine. So now I really think they'll be able to see whatever Lego part detail I need them to see. I'm pretty excited now. I feel like I can be much more effective during the robotics meeting this week. One last thing I love, because remember I have an iPhone 10, so I have true optical zoom. I'm going to hit 1 time on my phone, and it's gonna bring me in bring me in closer. So I'm pretty excited about that too. Oh, there's my toes.